I'm trying to do is I'm using this air sander to knock down the rust scale. Basically, right now I'm trying to get it off the bottom side of the frame because I've just now lifted it up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up my engine hoist with some straps and pick this up. So I'm trying to knock this off the top, the passenger side bottom of the frame rail, so I can hook up some straps, lift it up off the ground, and get it off of this. This guy, while it's real handy, loses maybe an inch of height. Like it just leaks. So every 5 or 6 minutes I'm having to like tap the handle to jack it back up a little bit. So I can't leave this overnight to hold it up in place. I'll come back tomorrow, and if I leave it on this, it's going to be on the ground, maybe flipped over or something. Who knows where the frame will go. So I'm going to finish knocking the scale off the bottom of this, set up some straps, put it on my engine hoist, and I'll keep sanding the bottom side of this, getting the gunk off so it's kind of smooth like you see up there. I still got to work over on this side. That's pretty much the bottom side of the frame. This is if you ever get underneath the car, what you'll actually see. Like, though I've made the top look pretty smooth and nice, like you'll never see that. Well, except for up around the engine, you'll see that if you open the hood up. But what's under the cab and the bed, you'll never see the top side of that. But I still want to make it look nice. But this underneath here is what really needs to look nice and smooth. That way, if you ever peek underneath the car, this is actually what you'll see. Up underneath here is where the leaf springs were. There was a good 1/4 inch of gunk up all the way up underneath that. So I've knocked that out. I'm going to try to get a combination of my air sander and some wire wheels, try to clean all that gunk out before I try to degrease it. This is the steering box mount. There's a bolt here, bolt up here, another bolt up here, another bolt up here. I don't know why, but at some point someone's gone and welded in right here on both sides, even though there's supposed to be a bolt just on either side of that. I kind of want to get underneath all that and clean all that gunk out, clean all the rust out before I put the box back in. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to cut this weld out here on both sides. I was planning on boxing in the frame like to here, maybe leaving it open for a couple inches here. That way I can get some wrenches up behind here if I ever need to change the steering box out. So leave a couple inches open. That way I can reach my hand back in there to put a bolt in from the backside, because the bolt comes in from the backside and puts a nut on top of the steering box there. I mean, I guess I could weld in some studs, but I don't think my steering box is stock to the truck, because it's got a column shift, which documentation is kind of sketchy on this stuff, but it seems like the Ford trucks didn't have column shifts available to them. Granted, I've got a later motor with possibly a different transmission, and the motor I've got came out of a 49 car not a truck. So to leave the, I guess, possibility of a different steering box later, combined with different transmissions or motors later, these elongated bolt holes need to be accessible. So I think the best way to do that is to box it in on this side over here, and then leave an opening here so that you can reach back in there, put new bolts, instead of just welding a stud to this. So that's what I'm looking at on there. The other side, I can box that all the way in, and then this outer frame rails, these outer frame rails, I can box those in all the way down. I just have to leave that opening right here. So I'm going to finish cleaning up this top rail, bottom of the, well, not top rail, the bottom of the passenger side rail, so I can put it up on the hoist and get this lift out of the way. So over the next couple days, I can get this all sanded down, get all the scale off of it. But like I said, this guy can't keep up. So I've got like maybe 20 seconds of use on this air sander here before that thing kicks on, and then another 30 seconds maybe before it doesn't have any power to do anything. So we're looking at maybe the end of next week before the parts come for my other compressor to get it fixed. That'll at least give me some more, I guess, capacity before it kicks in. But the motor is still not strong. I mean, it's 240 volt instead of this 110 bolt here. So my best bet is maybe to work them in tandem with a master and a slave. Guess it's coming along. We're getting down to almost no grease left on the frame, so we'll be doing some more sanding, and then it'll be metal etching time and paint soon.